Salutations, and welcome to another episode of Foxx Plays, KSP, the 365-day challenge. So my strategy yesterday was to just pretend that I wasn't sick, and if I pretended hard enough, I wouldn't be sick. But that strategy has failed me. I'm just monstrously sick. Just not feeling well at all. But the challenge must go on. So, and we've got another probe for you today. It's being Cosmos 3, and it is the first probe with an interplanetary target. Woohoo! But given my poor health at the moment, I'm kind of exercising the inbuilt clause of the challenge that. Oh God, excuse me. That I only have to technically perform part of a mission, and that it does include a launch to orbit. So I will only be performing the launch to orbit today, but at some point in the near future, we'll do a transfer burn for this probe. Anyway, I think that's it for the pre-mission brief, and I'll see you on the launch pad. Alright, and we're on the launch pad with our rocket for today, and it's an R7, sort of. It has more boosters. More boosters. Normal R7 would have 4 of these, but this one has 6. Just for that little bit of extra oomph. So we'll throttle up, and this is a loud sucker, so we'll back off plenty. Alright, and yep. Next stop, low Kerbin orbit. Here we go. Alright. So, off we go into the wild blue yonder and such like. So this has a lot of boosters, very nice. Big payload, Cosmos 3. Now, it's not just a probe like Cosmos 1 and 2. It's kind of 2 things at once. I seem to have throttled down way too much there, but whatever. Plenty of fuel, should be fine. So Cosmos 3 is a combination orbiter and lander. So it's a bit more ambitious. So, and it's the first probe with an interplanetary target. Oh wow, we're very late on our gravity turn. So we're just going to pitch right over. Very inefficient. Very inefficient. But, well, I'm feeling poorly and I'm narrating, so deal with it. Can't, play game, be sick, and narrate, pick 2. Or be efficient, if you know what I mean. Anywho, here we are rocketing to orbit. And about to hit our mark, more or less, when we're supposed to. Alright, now, booster cutoff in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Now, I'm not sure what this is. It's not a cross, but maybe like a Korolev star or something. Very pretty in any case. I love this set. I love Tantaries. It's the best. I've gotten to the point where Tantaries is like the first one I download ahead of like anything else. I get it before I get Mod Manager. I get it before I get Active Texture Manager. Tantaries is just a business. Alright, so gonna kind of level out our trajectory a little bit. But yeah, so Cosmos 3 has an interplanetary target, and I'm hoping to take it to Duna. And I've done, very rough calculations, and I should have enough delta V to get there. Now, I have not launched with any particular launch window in mind. Oh, my nose is getting worse. I have not launched with any particular launch window to Duna in mind, and if it turns out that we have enough delta V for a different target, and that target presents itself first, we may well send it there instead. But oh my goodness, very sick. But yeah, at least preliminary planning has Cosmos 3, our payload for today, headed for Duna. Although I'll only do the launch to orbit today. I'll do the planetary transfer, and I'll add all those shenanigans at some point else. Can't just not in good enough health to worry about it today. Alright. So we are rapidly approaching the top of the atmosphere. We're going to set our maneuver node. Come on, come on. Here we go. Alright, that's above the atmosphere. That's plenty. Alright, so we're gonna do a little roll just to get along the horizon. I like to be in that position, that orientation, when I decouple my fairing, just because it means that that neither of them gains height, which would amount to orbital velocity. So it guarantees that they stay suborbital, because the ejection force is pointed normal and anti-normal. Alright, so we're going to have our stupid assistant system point us at the our maneuver node. But he's going to take forever. And I'm wrangling it. I'm having to fight it. All right. So now that our fairing is off, I'm going to deploy our the solar panels, the main vehicle. All right. So we want to initiate burn at 14 seconds, give or take. Just a tiny bit of time acceleration there. Alright, and right up on our burn. Boom, there she is. So, I'll talk a little bit about our vehicle, our payload for today, at least specification-wise, just because I'll talk more about it when it comes time to ship it off to Duna. But essentially, it's just 3 box sets linked together with a detachable bit at the top that has a heat shield and another box set. So basically, these 3 box sets form the core of the orbiter, and then this detachable bit is the lander. We're going to use this and the upper stage as our departure stage, and we're going to use the satellite itself as our orbital insertion vehicle. It should have enough delta V to perform a capture around Duna without the assistance of aerobraking, or at least without doing so only in the very upper atmosphere. Alright, so that does look like us into a stable orbit. So, again, due to my poor health, I'm going to cut this episode a bit short today. Anyway, I've been Foxonius. This has been Kerbal Space Program. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you next time. Take care.